Hey, I'm Roman Lily, and I'm currently traveling around Bangalore in India, and Bangalore is really unique and different than a lot of other cities that I visited in India. So I want to show you some of the cool things that are unique to this city. The first thing to know about Bangalore is that Bangalore is the tech capital of India. So it's basically India's version of Silicon Valley. So because of that, prices are a little bit higher for things here, but there are a lot of modern, cool, and fun things about this city, like getting around. What I love about Bangalore is that it's so easy to get around here because of the public transportation system, and it's so much nicer than I ever imagined it would be. There are traditional subways that go underground. They also have ones that are more like sky trains that go above ground as well. That's the one I'm getting on today. So the subways here are so nice and smooth and clean. I just love it. And unlike, some modern cities like Bangkok, let's say, Bangalore is, of course, an international city, but there aren't quite as many foreigners around here like there is in Bangkok. Like, for now, I'm on the subway, and I'm the only foreigner that I've seen on here. But, of course, I still feel safe, and it's nice, and people are super friendly and curious as well. So. My ride, I just paid 18 rupees, which is like basically 20 cents. I'm not going super far. 4 stops, but I've just always been impressed by how nice and clean the subway and public transportation is here. It took me by surprise. Now it's South India, so that means coconuts are everywhere. Here's a man just behind me selling coconuts. I think I need to cross the street and see about getting one. Okay, this coconut is delicious. It is 30 rupees, so that is 50 cents. And actually, this one's really sweet. I've had quite a few coconuts here in in India, and this one's one of my favorites. I love it. He's watching me carefully as I make this video, curious as to maybe what all is going to be said, but only good things about this coconut and how delicious, and can't beat the price. In the US, I feel like a coconut's going to be at least minimum $2, maybe $3, $4, $5, who knows. Bangalore. Style and clothing is another thing that is very different here in Bangalore versus other cities. Women dress a lot more Western here than they do in many of the other places I've been to around India. Not to say that there isn't also traditional dress, but you can find the whole range. You can find women wearing really casual clothing, and you can also find women wearing saris or the kurtas, which are like the long shirts with the leggings. And speaking of style, shopping. Oh my God, there's so much shopping, things to buy, stores here in Bangalore. Stores. Scarves. Just showing for my YouTube channel about all the different things. He heard me say stores, and so I said stoles and talking about scarves. Just browsing right now for me. It's okay, thank you. But yeah, there's so much shopping around. Scarves, stoles, saris, all sorts of things. You can find it all here. I can't talk about shopping in Bangalore without talking about Commercial Street. So this is where I am now. I'm already getting distracted, like looking at all the cute tops and, well, they're called blouses here. But there's so much great stuff here on Commercial Street. I love being here. There's so much fun stuff to look at. By the way, when you're here though, you need to be able to bargain and know that bargaining is definitely like a way of life. When I was here, I bought a scarf for my mom the last time around. I way overpaid for it, which my Indian girlfriends told me later, which was embarrassing. So I overpaid, but you know what, it happens. But it's also why it's good to have some sort of sense of what prices should be before you buy something. So now I know. I try to shop, a little bit more intelligently, but the shopping in Bangalore, there's a lot of good stuff here. Not so cheap always, but nice. Alright, so while I was here, I just bought a pair of shoes. Let's see. I think they're pretty cute. Did you get a good enough of a look? And they were, thank you, 150 rupees, which I think is fine. I was looking around at another place and they were trying to charge like $3.95 for shoes. I'm not about that at all. So I bought them here from him. Helps me out. You know, okay, I have a question for you. So many men here, like when I travel around, they always look so serious.
Yeah.
Right? Like they have a serious face. Like.
What?
But like, why do the men here always look so serious?
Not understanding what you're telling.
Like, okay, the men on the street, and like you too. When I first came here, like the face is so serious. Like
I am not serious.
You're not really serious.
Why?
But like sometimes when I first see people, they look so.
But I'm not serious.
But you're not serious. Just a nice guy. He was really nice helping me find these shoes. Helpful, not so serious. Despite the initial look. Thank you so much. So I really loved chatting with him and putting him on the spot like that so that you could see the transition like I see, which is so many times I'm walking down the street or I have some interaction with a man who at first to me looks so hardcore, just so serious, and then like we have a small interaction and of course they're super sweet and nice and then look really nice, but it starts out with the shittiest man face. But everyone is really nice. And finally we get to my favorite thing about Bangalore, which is the food. Okay, the food in Bangalore is amazing, mainly because of the variety. So because Bangalore is such a diverse city, because people from all over India and different parts of the world come here to Bangalore, you can get food from every single region. So you can get great North Indian food, good Gujarati food, you can get Kerala food, Andhra food. Okay, if you don't know what those are, they're all delicious types of Indian food, but then there's also Thai restaurants. I went to an amazing Lebanese restaurant the other day, and they have every fast food chain also that you could think of. Which I see is kind of a downer. I don't want any of those fast food chains when I'm traveling, but it's kind of interesting and cool to see them here. That woman stopped what she was doing to look at me, which is really funny. So that is my favorite part about Bangalore. So much to offer, such a cool city, and also, by the way, it's enormous. Bangalore is gigantic. It's really spread out. There are lots of different neighborhoods. Each neighborhood has its own feel. So if you come here, there's a lot to explore, there's a lot to see, and a ton of diversity. So, hope you enjoyed this look around Bangalore. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. There's a lot more. Stay tuned.